Hey guys, I thought I'd put together a short video here just showing a little bit of information about what's in store for the Dirty Dozen ride on Sunday, May 27th. I know there are some of you out there that are umming and ahhing as to whether or not this is the sort of ride you might be interested in doing, and let me just say straight off the bat that this is going to be a very tough ride. It's not long, it's only 30 kilometers in length. And it's not a race, but it's going to be very challenging for the simple fact that the climbs in this course are very steep. It's called the Dirty Dozen, and it's called that because it's 12 climbs strung back to back. It's named after a similar ride that's done in Pittsburgh in the USA. And as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, there are 12 climbs: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And I'll run through each of those in a bit of detail in a second. But first of all, it's probably worth mentioning that the ride starts here in Upwey, which is at the foot of the Dandenong Ranges National Park. You can see the Dandenongs up here. It's on Burwood Highway. Belgrave is just up here. And the starting point is actually just across the road from the Upwey train station, which is very useful for those of you that might be interested in catching the train out there, or more likely catching the train home after your legs have been smashed to bits. With that warning, let's get into the climbs. The first one is the climb of Hughes Road. Climb from Burwood Highway in Upwey all the way up to Tremont, and that's the Mount Dandenong Tourist Road. And that climb there is 1.9 kilometers long, and that's at an average gradient of 8.7%. We then descend the tourist road almost to the end of Burwood Highway before turning left onto Janesley Road, and we climb that one back up to Hughes Road, and that one's 1.5 kilometers at 8.5%. So that's 2 climbs down. We descend Janesley Road all the way back to Upwey and continue along Burwood Highway here towards Belgrave before turning left, going past the Upwey footy ground and getting into climb number 3, which is Alexander Avenue. That's 1.4 kilometers long, and it's only 6.5%. I say only because while that's not an easy gradient by any means, compared to the ones later on in the course, 6.5 is quite easy. After doing that, we do a bit of an S here and head to Gordon Avenue, and that's just a short climb there. Gordon Avenue, that's 400 meters long only, but it is at 9.5%. That one there. We descend there, head down Sandals Road and take a right, and this one here, climb number 5, is Acacia Avenue. That's 550 meters at 7.5%. We then head back across Mast Gully Road where we started before, and we head up Wright Avenue. Now this one's 550 meters long as well, just like the previous climb. But unlike the previous climb, this one has an average gradient of 11.7%. So that's going to start to hurt, I can guarantee it. We descend that and we head back down to Upwey, and we embark on the hardest climb of the day thus far. This is Mast Gully Road. Some of you might have heard about it. It's horrible. It climbs all the way up to the Mount Dandenong Tourist Road there. It's 1.9 kilometers long of climbing, and that climbing is at an average gradient of 12.5%. Yeah, it's going to hurt. So that's climb number 7. We then descend all the way back to Burwood Highway, follow Burwood Highway back towards Tacoma, and we take a left onto Sandals Road and then a right onto Frame Road. Now this one here, this is climb number 8, Frame Road. It's only 300 meters long, but it just happens to be at 18%. That's going to hurt. We descend Kitchener Road and then come back up Kitchener Road to the very end. Again, that's 300 meters long, that one, but it's 16%. Might be seeing a bit of a trend here. It's not going to be an easy day, but it is going to be fun. We descend Frame Road, take a right onto Sandals Road, and follow that all the way up to Terry's Avenue. Now Sandals Road there is climb number 10. It's 1 kilometre long, and it's at 10%. We descend Sandals Road, take a left onto the Serpentine, which has got that wonderful shape there with all those switchbacks as it winds its way up the hill. And that's climb number 11, and that's 700 metres at 12.5%. Now we've made the very deliberate decision here of not descending Terry's Avenue into Belgrave. We could quite easily do that from the top of the Serpentine, head down to Belgrave before heading back up Terry's to finish it off. But the Terry's Avenue ends at this horrible roundabout down here you might be able to see. And this bit here is very steep. And you have to come to a stop very quickly. And with potentially quite a few riders, it's not going to be all that safe potentially. So just to be safe, we're going to head down the Serpentine instead, back down to Sandals Road, follow that all the way down to Belgrave, down to Burwood Highway, follow Burwood Highway through Main Street of Belgrave, and then take a left onto Terry's Avenue. Now, Terry's Avenue is the last climb of the day, and we've saved the best for last, and by best I mean the hardest. Broken into two sections here, just to give you some stats. The first 700 metres of the climb is at 14%, including a section straight out of the roundabout which is above 20% for about 50 metres. You do get a bit of respite after that first 700 metres there. In fact, it's downhill for a couple hundred metres. And then you're onto the last pinch of the day, which is 1.6 kilometres at 11%. And that finishes off the ride. So 12 very nasty climbs. Luckily, they're all very short, and they all happen within the space of 30 kilometres. For those that are wondering, it's a total of 1,320 metres of climbing in that 30 kilometres, so definitely not to be sneezed at. And as I said at the very top, this is going to be a tough ride. We won't be doing it as a race though. We'll be regrouping at the top of climbs, and generally I'm sure having a bit of a laugh at how silly the whole idea is. There is more information on the website about the climbs, including average gradients, length of climbs, and all that kind of thing. If you do have any more questions, feel free to get in touch via email, Facebook, or Twitter. And hopefully we'll see you out there on Sunday, May 27th at 10 a.m. And we're going to be meeting here in Upwey at the corner of Hughes Road and Burwood Highway. You might be able to see just here. Now, I believe this is a petrol station just here, so we're meeting somewhere around here at 10 a.m. For those of you that are wondering, the train station is just over here. You can see that's Upwey train station, so just across the road. Thanks for watching.